Today's section is engineering function and statistical function. First, engineering function. In engineering function, we have types like convert, sum function, real function, and delta function. There are 4 types of function here I am taking. But in Excel sheet, we have different functions in the engineering only. Here, how to open the engineering function means, first of all, click on the formula and then go for more options or more functions. Click on the more functions and then select the engineering function. Select the engineering function. In this, we have 4 types. First one is convert function. The second one is IM real function, and third one is IM sum function, and fourth one is delta function. Here I am taking only 4 types in engineering function, but in Excel sheet we have different types. Here I want to explain the convert function in the Excel sheet. The first one is convert function. This is the first function. Here, first take some data in the Excel sheet. Here I am taking the sample Excel sheet over here. Column A, column B, row 1, row 2 and row 3. Column A, column B, row 1, row 2 and row 3. Here I want to take some data and go for the convert option, or directly we can go for the convert option. First of all, I am selecting this A1 cell here. I am selecting the A1 cell and then I am going for formula option and then more functions and then engineering function. At last clicking on the convert option. In this convert option, we have some dialog box over here. Whenever I am clicking on the convert option, then automatically convert function dialog box will be appeared. That means the function argument dialog box will be appeared. This is the function argument dialog box. In this function argument dialog box, we can see here the type as convert. Why it is displaying the convert option means in engineering function I am selected the convert option here. That's why it is appearing the convert option in the function arguments. And then the first one is number here. For this number, you can see the box here and equal to symbol and any. And next is from unit, from underscore unit, and again one box, and here you can see same as the number only. That means equal to any. And here you can see the 2 unit, again box here equal to any. These are the types in the convert option. And last you can see the OK button and cancel button here. This is the convert function dialog box. Here I have to enter some number. Here I am entering the number as 10, and then from unit I am taking here, I want to convert meters into yard. That's why in from unit I am taking as m. Whenever I am writing m in the from unit, then it will take double quotations for m. Whenever I am taking m and pressing enter button, it will take double quotation and then it will convert into the yards. That means here from where to where I am converting means from meters to yard. From meters and to is yard. Yard is displaying as a shortcut word as YD and meter is displaying as M here. After entering from unit and to unit, at last click on the OK button. Whenever you are clicking on the OK button, it will display the answer. That means where it will display the answer means first I am selected the A1 cell here. In that cell only it will display the answer. The answer will be 10.93. This is the answer. Here the number is 2. The number is in meters and it is changing to the yards. After changing into the yards, the number will be displayed as 10.93. This is the way to convert meters to yards in the Excel sheet by using convert function. And here, whatever the number you are taking in this box, that is your wish. You can take 20, 30 or 100, whatever number you have in your mind, that number can be typed here. And from unit is the current unit, that means 10 is in meters now, and 2 unit is the unit you want to convert into. I want to convert into yards, that's why I entered YD here. M means meters, here M means meters and YD means yard. And this is the way to convert meters into the yards. And next, you can present the same thing and same function. Again, I am selecting this cell. I am selecting the B1 cell. In A1 cell, displayed the answer as 10.93. That means I converted this into meters to yard. That means here meter is taken as M and yard as YD. And these are the shortcut ways to display the error in this section. Or for this section, the formula will be used also. This is one way to open the convert function dialog box, or you can enter function in the formula bar also. How you can enter the formula in the formula bar means here in upside of the column headers you can see the formula bar. In this formula bar I can write the formula. That means click on this formula bar, cursor will be blinked at that formula bar, and then I am writing the formula. For writing formula, we have to enter equal sign in the formula bar. After entering the equal symbol, the function is convert. The function name is convert and then bracket open and the number is 10, comma, from unit is M, that should be in quotations, that means double quotations and comma, and 2 unit is yard, that means same double quotations YD. After completing the formula, close the bracket and press enter button. Whenever you are pressing the enter button, the answer will be displayed in the active cell. This is the way to enter the formula in the formula bar and selecting the options and entering the number in the function argument dialog box. And this is the first example. And the second example is I am converting the same 10 number into yard to meter. That means I am selecting from unit as YD, that means yard. It will be displayed in quotations, double quotation, and then 2 unit is same meter. That means I am reversing that one as meter into yard and yard into meter. And at last click on the OK button. When you are clicking on the OK button, it will display the answer. At first starting I am selected the B1 cell, the answer will be displayed here. The answer is 9.144. That means 10 numbers, that means it is in yard. Yard is converted into the meters. When yard is converting into the meters, the 10 is converting into the meters, the number will be 9.144. And the second way, and the second formula is convert same 10 number, but I am entering first as yard, that means YD, and converting into meter. And here I am writing the formula and entering here. This is one way, this is a step-by-step process, and this is entering formula in the formula bar. And the second one is the next one is the meters to feet. Here I am taking the same number, that means I am taking 10 number only, but from unit I am changing here and 2 unit also I am changing. I am selecting this cell. First of all, I am selecting this cell. I have to write the second one here. That means already selected one, that is B1. The answer is 9.144. That means we are converting yard to meter. Yard to, I am converting into meter. That means yard is displayed as shortcut key as YD and meter is displaying as M. And second one, I am selecting the A2 cell in the Excel sheet. I am selecting the A2 cell and I am clicking on the formulas, more functions, engineering function and convert function. Here function dialog box will be appeared. In this function dialog box, I am entering the name as 10 over here. After entering the name, from unit I have to type. I am entering as meter here. That means same M. It will take it as quotations here. It will take into the double quotations. And the next, from meters to I have to convert into the foot. That means FT I have to enter. That means I am converting meter into the foot. That means if you are clicking on the OK button, then the answer will be displayed in the A2 cell. The answer will be 32.80. this is one way, and the second way is entering formula in the formula bar. That means convert same 10 numbers, comma, from unit is meter and FT is foot and closing the bracket. Press enter. The formula will be appeared here and it will display the answer. And here A2 cell answer is 32.80. Converting from meter to foot. That means the shortcut key is M here and foot is FT. And here I am taking another example. I want to convert gallons into liters. That means here from unit I have to take GAL as shortcut. GAL. Before writing from unit, first you have to select the cell. Here I am selecting the B2 cell and clicking on the convert function. Function argument dialog box will be appear. After that I am entering the number as same, that is 10 numbers, and from unit is GAL, that means gallons, and the to unit is liters. That means I am converting the gallons into liters. For the liter, the shortcut key is L only. OK button. And here, when you are pressing the OK button, then the answer will be displayed here. The answer is 37.85. Here I have to write the formula. That means convert, bracket open, the number is 10, comma, from unit is GL, that means gallon, comma, converting into liter. The shortcut key is L. And here I am writing the B2 cell. B2, the answer is 37.85 and the from unit is gallon to liter, and then shortcut key is GAL and shortcut key for liter is L. And this is the way the content is, that means 10 number is displayed into gallons to liter. I am converting the same 10 number into meters to yard and yard to meters and meter to foot and gallon to liter. I am taking the same number here, that means I am taking the same 10 numbers and converting into different versions. This is the convert function. You can write the formula here and enter the formula and display the result in the cells, and you can see the result in the Excel sheet. Or you can go for the step-by-step process, and one dialog box will be appear. You can see the result in the dialog box also. That means you have to enter there only, and clicking on the OK button, the result will be appear. This is the one way, and by entering the formula is the second way. This is by using the mouse pointer, we are opening the function argument in the Excel sheet. By using keyboard, we are typing the formula in the formula bar and seeing the result. These are two ways, by using keyboard and by using mouse also we are taking here in the convert function. And the second function is sum function, or the second one is the real function. And the second function is I am real function. That means it returns the real coefficient of the numbers what we are entered in the Excel sheet. That means here I am taking the same Excel sheet over here. That means the sample Excel sheet I am taking in this. That means row 1, row 2 or column A, column B. Here column A, column B, row 1, row 2 and row 3 I am taking in this Excel sheet. After taking the Excel sheet here, effects, that means formula bar will be appeared here. That means you can enter the formula directly in the formula bar, or you can go for this step-by-step process. The step-by-step process is click on the formula bar and then more functions and engineering functions, and then the second option is the I am real function. Here it will take the real coefficient number what we are entered in the Excel sheet. For this also it will display one dialog box, that is same function argument dialog box only. Function argument dialog box. And then the first option is the number you have to enter in. That means the number, what is the number you are entering, that should be in this box, equal to any. And last, OK button and cancel button. This is the dialog box for the I am real function. And here the syntax for this I am real function is equal to sign I am real, and in bracket you can see the number as I number. This is the syntax for I am real. That means I am real. Okay, this is in syntax. And example is, here I am taking the example as I am real, same, this is a function name, and in I number I am taking some data like 6 plus 9i. Here I am taking the data as 6 plus 9i. This 6 plus 9i should be in double quotations. This is an example. This is a example. The first one is the syntax and the second one is the example. This example is entered in the formula bar, and in this dialog box here I am entering, placing the mouse pointer here and clicking on this, cursor will be blinked. After cursor is blinking, then I am tapping the 6 plus 9i here. 6 plus 9i, and then clicking on the OK button. If I am clicking on the OK button, the answer will be displayed in the Excel sheet. The default active cell is A1. Whenever you are clicking on the OK button, then the answer will be displayed in the A1 cell. The answer is, for 6 plus 9i, the answer is 6. Why it is displaying 6 means, here I am taking 6 plus 9i. The real coefficient value is 6. That's why it is 6 in the Excel sheet. The result is 6. Or second example, here I am taking same quotations and 8 plus 1i. This is also an example for I am real. I am entering this formula in the formula bar and pressing enter, and the answer will be displayed here. I have to select the cell, and then I am entering the formula in the formula bar, press enter button, and then the answer will be displayed here. The answer is 8. Why it is displaying the 8 means here the real coefficient is 8. This is the way to display the IM real function in the Excel sheet. And then the third one is IM sum. And the third one is IM sum. That means sum function. Same process, formula, more functions, engineering functions. Select the next function as sum function. Function argument will be appeared in this function argument. The function type is sum. In this sum, the numbers will be displayed as number 1 in the dialog box, number 1, and one box over here, this is number 1, and second is number 2. Number 1 and number 2. I have to enter something in the number 1 and number 2 boxes. Here you can see NA and number 2 also NA. And in this number 1 box, I am entering some number like 3 plus 4i. And it will be taken into the quotations. And in number 2, I am entering 5 minus 3i. Here I am entering the second number as 5 plus 3i and quotations and clicking on the OK button. This is one way, and the second one is entering formula in the formula bar. Here I didn't have space, that's why I am entering the formula at downward section. And third formula is IM sum function. That means here the syntax for this IM sum function is I number 1, comma, I number 2, closing bracket. This is a syntax. And here I am writing example. IM sum I number 1 as here you can display I number 1 as I am taking it in 3 plus 4i. It should be displayed in the double quotation, comma, again quotations, and the second number is 5 minus 3i, again quotations, close the bracket. And it will display the answer in the A1 cell. How it will be calculated means here I am taking 3 plus 4i and the second value is 5 minus 3i. And 4 minus 3i, only I, and plus symbol over here, and 5 plus 3, 8. The answer is 8 plus I in A1 cell. If you are clicking on the OK button, the same answer will be displayed in the A1 cell. Here, I am taking the A1 cell and then writing the formula here for the A1 cell is I plus 8 plus I. It is the result of IM sum function. Or you can enter some other numbers and you can see the answer in this Excel sheet by using IM sum function. And this is the sum function, and the last one is the delta function. Okay. After taking the Excel sheet in this, click on the formula bar, more functions, engineering functions, and the next function is the delta function. And here function argument with delta. What does a delta means? So here in this delta function, it will check the two numbers what you are entered in the Excel sheet or what you are entered in the function argument. It will compare that two numbers. If that two numbers is equal means it will display as 1 as a result. If the two numbers are not equal means it will display as 0. That means if two numbers are equal means the answer will be 1. This is the answer. If the two numbers are not equal means, and it will display as result as, that means answer as 0 in the Excel sheet. Here I am taking the syntax. For that I am taking the equal symbol here and then delta bracket open and number 1 comma number 2. This is the syntax for delta function. Syntax. In this dialog box also you can see the number 1 and number 2. Here I am entering the number 1 as 20 and number 2 as also 20 and clicking on the OK button. After clicking on the OK button, it will display the answer. If these two numbers are equal means then the answer will be displayed as 1 in the A1 cell. Here I am writing the example, that is delta number 1 is 20 comma number 2 is 20 and closing the bracket and press enter. If the two numbers is same means the answer is 1. This is the example. Here I am taking another example, that is delta 30 comma 20. This is also an example. The answer must be displayed on the A2 cell. 30 comma 20. These two numbers are different. If the two numbers are not equal means then the answer will be displayed as 0. The answer is 0 and the answer will be displayed in the A2 cell. These are the engineering functions. First one is the convert function, second one is the real function, third one sum function, and then the fourth one is the delta function. These are the engineering functions. And the next function is the statistical function. And the next function is statistical function. For this function, we have to take some data in the Excel sheet. I am taking sample Excel sheet here. Column A, column B, column C, D and E. Row 1, row 2, row 3 and row 4 as the rows. Here. First of all, select the Excel sheet and write some data in this Excel sheet. Here I am writing the data as 1, 2, 1, 1 and then I am going for selecting the option. That means formula and then more functions, and then the next option is statistical function. In this statistical function, we have different types. The first one is the maximum function and the second one is minimum function and the third one is average. Fourth one is count and the fifth one is mode. Sixth one is median. Seventh one is standard deviation and then the next one is large. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here I am taking 8 types of functions and then first I am selecting on the maximum function. And here you can see the dialog box. That dialog box is function argument dialog box. In this function argument dialog box, you can see the maximum here and you can write the numbers in this dialog box. That means number 1, number 2, number 3. You can write the numbers in this dialog box and click on the OK button or select this starting cell reference and ending cell reference over here and click on the OK button. Then it will display the answer. This is the long process. Here I am using the shortcut process for this. I am directly entering the formula in the formula bar itself. That means here is the formula bar. I am selecting the formula bar. Cursor will be appeared on it. If the cursor is blinking on the formula bar, then you can write the formula here by using your keyboard. For the first maximum function, for each and every function, we have to display the equal to symbol. That means equal sign. Here I am writing the equal sign and then function name. Maximum is the function name. Open bracket and select the range. I am selecting the range from A1 to D1. Here A1 colon D1. And this answer should be displayed here in A4 cell. This is for maximum result. I am selecting this cell and writing the formula in the formula bar. After writing the formula, press enter button. Then the result will be displayed in the A4 cell and in A1 cell 1, in B1 2, 1, 1. Here the maximum number is 2. The answer will be displayed in the A4 cell. And then here another way, that means another example. Here I am taking A1 to and B1. Here I am taking only two cell references, that is A1 and B1. That means 1 and 2. The maximum number is 2. It will display the answer as 2 in the A4 cell. And the next function is minimum function. For this minimum function, same reference IDs I am taking here A1 and D1. From A1 to D1 it will be calculated and display the minimum number. That means minimum number, here three types of minimum numbers appear, that is A1 is also 1 and C1 1, in D1 also 1. The minimum number is 1. It will be displayed in the B4 cell. First select the cell and then write the formula. And then here I am taking another type of data, that means 2, 3, 4 and 5. After typing data in the Excel sheet, here I am writing another example for minimum, that is A2 to D2. That means ranging from A2 to D2. 2, 3, 4, 5 are the numbers in the cell references. It will calculate with another number and another number and another number. At last, it will compare those four numbers and it will display the answer. The minimum number of these data is 2. I am selecting this data, that means the answer is 2. Result will be displayed in the B4 cell. And then the third one is average. Average A1 to D1. A1 colon D1. 1, 2, 1, 1. And the answer will be displayed as, first select the cell and write the formula, and the answer will be displayed in the C4 cell, that the average of 1 to 1, 1 is 1.6 something. And this is the average for A1 to D1 cell. And then next one is count. Before writing the count formula, select this cell. I am selecting the D4 cell and writing the formula. Equal sign count. Here I am taking A1 to D1. A1 colon D1, and it will check the numbers what we are entered in the Excel sheet. That means A1, B1, C1, D1. 1, 2, 3, 4 cells that be appeared. That means the count is 4. The 4 number is displayed on this D4 cell. And another example for the count here is, here I am taking the cell references name E2 and writing some data as 6 here. I am taking this cell reference name, that is A2 colon E2. And it will check the numbers over here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means in from A2 to E2 total numbers is 6. It will be displayed here. And this is the result of count function. And then the next function is mode function. Here I am selecting the E4 cell and writing the formula. Mode, I want to take the A1 cell to D1 cell, that means cell reference ID is A1 to D1. After writing the A1 and D1, it will calculate those values which we are entered in the Excel sheet. 1, 2, 1, 1, and the mode value is 1. And this is the result of mode function. This type of formulas we have to enter in this formula bar only. And then the next function is median function. And I am selecting the A3 cell, and this cell is median result, and then writing formula median. Here I am taking the same data from A1 to D1. After writing the formula in the Excel sheet, press enter button. Then the answer will be displayed in the A3 cell. The answer is 1. Why it is displaying in the A3 cell means at the starting only I am selected the A3 cell and writing the formula. That means the A3 cell is an active cell. That's why the result will be appeared in that active cell. And next I am selecting the B3 cell and writing the formula for STDEV. STDEV means standard deviation. And here STDEV, here I am taking the data as first one, that means A1 to D1, and closing the bracket and press enter button. Then the result will be appeared here. And the standard deviation result is 0.894. Approximately I am entering the result in the B3 cell. This is the standard deviation result. And this B3 cell is the result of standard deviation. And the next one is large. What is the difference between maximum function and the large function? In maximum function, it will take the range of cells which we are entered in the Excel sheet and it will display the maximum result. But in the large function, we can enter some condition like numbers. That means the range should be up to 2 numbers or 3 numbers or 4 numbers. Whatever the data you are entered in that Excel sheet, the data will be taken into that large function and it will be considered within that condition only. That means here I am taking the large function. I am selecting this C3 cell, and this C3 cell is for large result, and I am selecting this large function and writing the function here. Large, I am writing the formula for first data, that means A1 up to D1, and it will take 1, 2, 1, 1. If I write the formula like this, means the result will be displayed same as the maximum only. This is the wrong way, and we have to enter the formula like condition. That means we have to enter some condition here. Place the comma symbol here, and I am placing 2 number here and closing the bracket. This is the correct way of entering the large function formula. And after entering the formula, the result will be appeared here. How it will be calculated? The result means from A1 to D1, that means 1, 2, 1, 1. And in this 4 cells, here I mentioned the condition as 2. That means it will take up to 2 cells only. And it will display the large number out of these 2 cells. Then the large number is 2. This answer will be displayed here in C3 cell. And the next way of, that means next example of large function is, here I am taking the another example here. The example reference ID is A2. Here I am taking A2 and then up to I am taking V2 and comma. Here I am displaying the number as 4 and closing the bracket. And this large formula should be, that result should be appeared in this cell. This is for another example of large one. Here I am writing, and If you press enter from your keyboard, then automatically the answer will be appeared in the D3 cell. Here it will take the A2 to E2. That means A2 number is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here I mentioned the condition as 4 and it will be calculated as 4 numbers and it will display the result. That means 2, 3, 4, 5 and the largest number is 5. And it will display the largest number as the result and that result should be displayed on your Excel sheet. That means in the active cell. Here this is the active cell. The active cell reference ID is D3. This is the way to calculate the functions in the statistical one. And here first you have to take some data in the Excel sheet. After entering the data in the Excel sheet, select the data and then write the formula or enter the data in the Excel sheet and directly write the formula without selecting. And here I entered the data and I am writing the formula directly in the formula bar. That means for each and every function we have to represent equal sign, and this max, minimum, average, count, mode, median, standard deviation, large are the function name. Those functions are in the statistical group. And then after writing formula, this is the range A1 to D1 and this is the range which you had entered data in the Excel sheet. If you enter large number of data in the Excel sheet means then you can take those cell references names or you can take those cell reference IDs in this formula and close the bracket. And here the difference is for large formula only. There is a difference between maximum and large here and the remaining formulas are same, but the function name should be changed for each and every function. These are the different types of functions involved in the statistical. Here I already explained you in the previous section as financial functions and date and time functions. And here in this section I explained you engineering functions and statistical functions. Different types of functions also available. Later I will discuss about those functions in the classes. And this is the engineering function and the statistical function. I hope you understand. Thank you.